Wasteland Drift, a cross-out video by Dangerously Incompetent. This video, this battle rather, doesn't start very well, not very promising. Vegeville has gone straight at Gabriel and has started shooting at him and trying to lift him with his wedge. It's like, is Vegeville just a git? Do these two have previous history? Gabriel seems to want to go off and fight the enemy, but Vegeville is having nothing of it. And at this point I'm thinking, I'm just going to quit out. I mean, a quarter of our guns are more interested in battering each other than shooting the enemy. What's the point? But now they seem to have got their kit together and decided to have a go at the enemy. So I'll try too. I won't just quit out. Oh, here's a big old firefight, and here is a lovely drift deploy from my turrets. Through bumpy terrain, through the middle of a firefight, the enemy are all engaged in shooting up my allies, but still, I think I did some damage, but I think two of those turrets just got shot up before they even started shooting. And why am I so pleased with that drift deploy? Because my turrets are deploying out the front. Now I do know that you can turn the turrets and deploy them out the sides, or even the rear, but I do have a good reason, well, maybe not a good reason, but a reason for deploying them out the front. And that'll be the subject of a later video, because I don't manage to do it very well on this one, what I'm aiming at anyway. But there will be a forthcoming video to say why. And all those helpful people who saw me playing and said, look, you can turn your turret deployers, thank you, you're very helpful, but I do have a motive for doing this. And for all those who are rude about it, well, you can go stick your head in a pig. Now here I'm pretty safe. I'm wandering around in front of this bot, on the left hand side, because it's shooting at, who's that? Bracorex. Once a bot's got it in its head to shoot someone, it doesn't change target unless they disappear. So I was perfectly safe wandering around and dropping off my turrets, but here there's a player piling in. I killed another one. Hooray! Second kill. That's one problem with using turrets and making a video about using turrets. Oh, I've got quality content. I've got a player. Haha. All the action happens behind you. I've dropped my turrets and I've run off screaming, trying, don't shoot me, not the face, not the face. Yeah, so. Still two enemies left. Oh, and that's another bad deploy. And I've driven into the scenery and let Daniel, is that Daniel? No, Donket shoot me. Oh, and now I've managed to tip myself on the side. Don't worry. I've got bits sticking out the top, a bit sticking out the side, and a bit of rocket booster, and we're back on our wheels again. Marvellous. I bagged another one, and another guy's just driven into the field of fire. Haha, he should have stayed behind that big truck thing with the craney thing on it and waited for my turrets to time out. But he didn't, so that means we win, and I got MVP. And that's the point of this video, to show you that this build, you can get MVP, you can get a big score, even though it's a bit wonky with the turrets shooting out the front, which is a bit difficult, and turrets aren't so good these days. I wish I could say all my matches were like this, but no, this is more the exception than the rule. But it is possible. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for the real reason I'm deploying turrets out the front of my vehicle. See you later.